Yep, the sodium metavanadate. An old bottle I picked up about 20 years ago. Got a normal focus now. And I thought, well, it's about time. I've just made up a sodium molybdate one. So, I was going to focus on that or not. Anyway, put the old meters interrupters down there about 2 inches. We've learnt the secret of doing that sort of thing. It stops any odour and all that sort of stuff to a certain degree. So I've got another one here. As you can probably see, got the poly in it all ready to go. I'm going to put this to one side and reach over and get our primer bottle, which I've already just about used, and get our lid, as you do, and give it the old heave-ho, the old bamboo. Right, and then there's a lot of roadworks going on there. Got the people out with the old theodolites, and that's only 12 remember, because that's a half one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So about down to there. So and we'll put this back for the time being. Now the next stage, I'll just go and fill it up. Right, so I've got it in there like that. Now we're going to get our little spoon and just open this up. You can see it's pretty insipid in there, you know, not much colour at the moment, but these can have some pretty salts in there, even some violet ones I think. So we'll put that in there. And hopefully it'll go to a nice colour if we've done our work. So then the elements are still elements, and we'll just wash that in and we'll see how we go. I mean, I was expecting to go yellow, fellas, like it normally does, but maybe it takes 24 hours, or maybe something else going on. Hopefully it hasn't lost its muster, and element's an element, isn't it? Anyway, just a bit of a backstory on the sodium molybdate. Think of it more like somewhere between a phosphate and a borate in a way. It has properties of sort of properties of a bit of both. And the Van-NADIUM, now that's to a lot of enzyme reactions with things to do with the ocean are involved with that apparently. So you know, since CPs grow so close to the ocean, you know, less than 5 miles, the fly trap grows less than 5 miles from the open ocean. No one seemed to tell us this, but until we got the days of the was that starting to pink already? And we're getting a lot of bubbles. Did I get a little bit of a pink look then? So we'll have to see. Anyway, we'll see how we go. And you know, if it pinks overnight, well, you know, we've cracked it, sort of fellas. You know, we know where we're going, and it's vanadium. Because if we get a response from the molybdate, then you move over to something like a tungstate, see, you know, sort it out. Is it like tungstate in preference to molybdate, blah blah blah, and that's how you go through, sort of thing. So we'll just take the lid off of that, and we've got to now put some meat in it, of course. So we've got to. So I'll just go and get a chunk of chicken breast. And, whether it would be better to actually put some of that Mol'y chicken breast in. Yeah, I got a bigger bit here. So we're just going to poke it down the side, fellas, if we can, very carefully. If you don't want to punch to the vessel, but I want to get it down to that sort of 2-inch zone, down about there. You can get to see it from the side as well. Would be nice if I can actually see it on the side there. So we can actually see if it's reddening around. There we go, fellas. I think that's just about. So I've got it down about there, or maybe a little bit further, just to make sure it's covered with the water. Yeah, on the side there. How about that? So there you go, fellas. Down about there. I think we've even got a fly in there. Has to come out near the tap or something. Okay, so we've done that. This one's already been labelled. Well, I was hoping that was going to go yellow. I didn't have to label it. Don't know why it hasn't gone yellow. It's very strange. Well, maybe we're learning something new. Learn something new every day, as they say. But as I was thinking, we're using chicken breast, which is a white meat, and I think, what other white meats do you know of? And the only one I can quickly think of is crab. Crab's very interesting because crab blood contains copper, not iron, for its central reactant that does the business for fixing oxygen sort of thing. So maybe the copper angle or copper connection is somewhere down the white meat avenue sort of thing with crab meat or something, you know. I mean, all this stuff they were using chitin shells or something to grow their bloody fungus in the soil for their pots. Were they really doing that? Or was it really the white crab meat in the soil producing the red organism, you know? They all thought it was the chitin generating the fungus in the soil, but really it was the crab meat associated with the chitin shell that was doing the business. You see, that's the thing with science, is you can actually go back and prove whether other people were wrong or not. And that's why it gets a bit worrying, because not only do they have a chance to take the piss out of you and prove you to be incorrect, but you have the chance to go back through history and show where they went wrong. And that's where it gets a bit scary. That's when the cloak and daggers come out, and I think that's what's going to happen with this, I reckon. You know, you wait, when this takes off, and if we do something even better in those, we get like a colour change or something, and it goes all nice and pink and red, and maybe the red will eventually go brown, the same colour as peat, or the same colour as the root hairs. You're going to see a lot of skeletons coming out of the closet, I reckon, and a lot of cloak and dagger going on. I mean, we used to have things where, you know, you get them so far and suddenly a pot would turn up from interstate. So they didn't actually grow the bloody plant themselves. They were getting it shipped over from interstate just to rub your nose in it. I mean, that's how bad it was getting. So, you know, as I said, you show me what you're doing, or shut the fuck up and piss the fuck off. That's what it's getting to that stage, you know. This is, you know, this is the truth stage, truth be known sort of thing. You know, you either produce your goods now, or you're going to shut the fuck up or piss the fuck off, because basically you're a hindrance. You know, the Beatles' fifth album is called Help for a reason, isn't it? It's not called Hinder, it's called Help. So, you know, it would have been nice if we had a bit of help about 20, 25 years ago or something. You know, these people down in Sunju Land are doing it really tough, really hard, you know. They're the centre of the world, and yet they're having bloody hard trouble growing these bloody things. They grow all around them in the wild. Would have been nice if Sir David Attenborough or someone else like him sent down a team, you know. Oh, we're going to have the brain box person, we're going to have the mathematician, we're going to have the chemist, we're going to have the general ecologist, and make up a team of 10 or 12 people, you know. Here's just the general geologist. Go down there and we're going to nut this thing out, and we're going to grow fly traps with 4-inch... At the end of it, we're going to grow fly traps with 4-inch traps. And of course, you know, it's going to extend out to other plants, you know, gunner and rhubarb and all that. And instead